Oh, hello, guys. Welcome back. I know you probably thought I abandoned you. And I know you're all going to blame me and say this is your fault. What did you think would happen? But stay with me. I was doing research on God of the Day because the old man was strong arming me to do a god I didn't want. I made a very angry video that you guys won't see. Don't worry about him. And I don't mean today's God of the Day. Today's God of the Day was somebody I willingly picked. I love Thor. I didn't feel comfortable. Well, against my better judgment, I went and I did the research to make sure that I know what I think I know. And I saw a comment on Odin, and I should have left well enough the fuck alone. I know I should have, but you know me, in the little nugget of information, I had to click it. I just had to, or I would have died or turned inside out or something. And the person talked about God spousing. And you know how personal I take things. And they talked about how wonderful and perfect of a waifu Odin is, how special he makes them feel. I just feel perpetually under siege with him. I'm trying to reintegrate the household, I'm trying to spend time with the other gods, and he's always showing up and destroying and disrupting things, and then he falls onto this, oh, but I love you so much bullshit. And I don't fucking believe him at this point because he keeps breaking trust with me. And I got that murderously calm you get because he was doing it again today, and I did spend some more time with Lord Hades today. And Hades keeps asking me, why do I keep going to Hades? And I said, because you're the only one that lives away from everyone else, and I'm going to kill the next god I see. It's nothing personal. So I've been spending a lot of time with Hades because I have just had enough. And I finally, you know how you can put up mental walls when you don't want to hear the gods? I just have them up, and Loki and Odin are out because Loki was being a real bitch about the other channel. And I said, look, I know that's not even monetized at this point. That's not the point of it. It's I can go over there and play video games when I feel like it, and I don't have to burden you guys with them. And he's been being a real snotbox today, too. He's been really pushing my fucking buttons, so I know it was not the most mature thing to do, but I found a game that I love. Concluse came out with a sequel. So it was Concluse 2, and I played it, and I was so happy. And I know I'm not going to make any money, and that's not a viable career choice, but it was a thing of being able to go there and share video games with people. That was it. So I'm currently not talking to Lokean, not talking to Odin, and I'm sure as hell not doing the God of the Day that Odin had tried to strong arm me into for tomorrow. I said I just don't feel comfortable. I try to keep it real with you guys. I don't try to make up relationships that aren't there, and I said I've never really been comfortable, especially with the further in we would get into the Norse gods, the more we would start to dig, guys. We are going to be running across gods that have like exactly one line of text. So absolutely everything would have to be UPG, and I'm like, I'm backing up steadily at this point. I don't know. The only one worthwhile talking to is Hades, and Athena and Vesta are giving assistance because I said, you need to help me shore stuff up. I said, if Odin wanted to help me by now, if he wanted to fulfill all the stuff he was promising, he would have done it by now. I said, he don't want to fucking move. I said, he don't want to move. I said, Loki's become lazy and surly with me, and I said, it's Loki will whine we don't have the relationship we had before. Well, yeah, he brought his brother in. But then when I give Loki all day to try to, you know, give him all that they used to have, he don't want it. Don't want me near him. I'm like, you know what? You two are doing too much right now. I have other gods, and this is why I have other gods. And they're not being abandoned. And I'm not being unfaithful. They knew I came with many gods. They knew that was a package deal, and they might have thought in their own mind that they could get me away from the other gods, but that was their problem. And so I will just be kind of trying to decompress tonight, and I will hopefully have a god of day for you tomorrow. Gods know I know plenty of great gods. And the old man just pushed too far. And I know I shouldn't have looked at that article, but at the same time, it was like, I have to face it. I have to face this stuff is out there. And even if every single one of these people was lying, it's like they have this fucking perfect life where I feel like I'm manning the battlements every fucking day and having a war with Odin. It feels like we're having a fist fight every day and having sword fight and all this other stuff. And it's not fun either. It's not exciting. It's very taxing and I'm wore out and I'm really low energy. And I'm like, I don't know what his fucking problem is and what he feels for me, but I'm gonna guess love isn't the first word he'd use. So, the girls are helping me arm the battlements. Athena has taken a profound dislike to the old she knows. I told her, I said, well, I'm frightened about it. I said, he will come in and he will just use that charm and charisma on me. I said, I don't know if he's actually using actual rune magic and using actual charms on me, but I said, he will just fucking disarm me. I said, I can't fight him on my own. I need help at this point. So I've been going around collecting favors. Not that the gods owe us anything, but I've been saying to the gods, if you ever love me, I need your help because they don't seem to learn. Every time they come back, they seem to come back even worse and even surlier and even more demanding. I will tell you guys, I will tell you one of the main problems I've been having with Odin is that he does not want me having anything to do with Christmas. I'm like, well, fucking shit. I was raised Roman Catholic. We will have secular Christmas. And he's trying to like guilt me out of it and saying that, if I really loved him, I'd do Yule and everything else. I'm like, fuck you. And there will be no Yule if you keep fucking pushing it. We will celebrate Hanukkah. And he just gets murderously quiet. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Don't push me. You guys know that if you approach me lovingly, you can get just about everything you want. But if you approach me with a challenge, I'm going to shut you down. I don't know who my actual god is, but that dude got a fucking anger management problem. And I've been having weird things, guys, of like smelling rose tobacco, roses separately, tobacco separately, wine, and I think gunpowder. So it's like this god is trying to come in and give an assist, and it feels like maybe Loki and Odin are blocking him. And I'm not at war or angry with any of the Norse gods. It's just fucking Odin. And like I said, he'll come back in, he'll charm me, and he will do that with people, and he will just be back and even worse. And Athena and Bastet are on standby, and I think I will go talk to Sekhmet. I've asked Lord Hades for help. I've asked him for assistance. I'm smart enough not to promise, loyalty and fealty unto one god because the rest of the gods know I just wander all over the place. I'm not so bad to the point where I'll be in the middle of a ritual and then wander over there, but if I would be doing a ritual for one god and say have YouTube on and another god's music would come on, I'd be like, ooh. So, but I just figured I would catch you guys up. I don't know. I think maybe Odin wants it to be over and he just keeps pulling shit. And maybe he has a set of rules that he lives by. I don't think he has any rules at all, but maybe by his set of rules, he just has to fuck shit up enough that he's free to leave, and no other Norse god will look down on him. And I'm like, he's broken any kind of bond between us repeatedly. I don't know where the fuck he thinks he's going with this. So, I don't know. I'm angry and tired right now, but I probably won't sleep till 5 in the morning. I want every god here. I want to have a peaceful household, but Odin and then Loki pulled shit because all of a sudden Loki's faithful to his brother and he was threatening me that if I went back to the other channel, I'd be sorry. And I say, what did you say? And he just looked at me across his arms, the way he does. And he says, you own some precious things. And I said, I also know Jesus. Don't you start shit with me. So I just got real big. I said, I will fucking drive you out of this house. Don't you start with me. Pro tip, Roman Catholics can actually turn any liquid into holy water. I will fucking bless this house from top to bottom. Don't start shit with me today. I just think Lysandra's probably my main god. I don't know. But I wanted to share that with you guys because he made me so murderously angry today. I could have killed him, and then I was like, well, give it some time. Maybe you're just tired and frustrated. A lot of stuff's going on in your life right now. But I'm like, no, Odin's been on the rails with me for a while. He clearly doesn't want to be here, but he won't leave either. So, what can I tell you? So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.